Hello, hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Too Legit City on the mic. Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Too Legit City here. Today we playing some of that Oxygen Not Included. Spaced out. This time, guys. Spaced out. We in there. We gonna be doing an all achievement run. We're not gonna be doing the classic start. That's a lot easier. We'll do the spaced out. We'll do the spaced out. New run indeed. The Moonlit Cluster. Okay, that's what it's called, huh? Let's go with the Quagmire start. Quagmiris. This is a swamp, right? Yeah, this is a swamp. SWMP. Alright, so let's see, what do we got? D20. We roll 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Volcanic activity. Oh man, this is not gonna be good. I have volcanic activity. We have geodes and we have small boulders. Oh god. Oh man, teach me the ways of water cooling. What's going on, Jack Bull? You mean aircon? Is that what you're talking about, man? Man, so the thing about this group, the volcanic activity, small boulders, and the geodes, we get smaller other biomes, which means we get fewer critters. All right, let's see what we got. We do get a metal-rich irradiated, wait. Eradicated? No. Irradiated? Irradiated? Irradiated. Yeah. When you get the cool steam vent and need to drop temps to convert to radiation. Irradiated? Radiation, yes. You could just use Wheezeworts, Jack Bull. That's a good strat. Wheezeworts are pretty good because it's powerless. Volcanic activity means there's usually a volcano, but because it's usually surrounded, it usually solidifies on itself. So it's going to be a heat source, but it's not going to be active, just because usually they used to, in my experience, produce so much magma that they flood themselves, and then once the magma cools down, it solidifies pretty quickly. And then when that happens, it just stops producing. I done that, but damn, you need a lot. How did you do it, Jack Bull? How did you do it? Unless my techniques are poorly lacking, there's a good chance. So the strategy for that is a little bit weird. If I find one, I'll show you. But let's get it started. What's going on, Spellmore? How are you today? Alright, let's see, what do we got? Cthulhu, how you is? Decoy, how's the new job? Did you start yet? Doing good, how about you? I'm alright. We alright. We're just very behind. I'm thinking about not streaming Saturday so that I could catch up a little bit, but not sure. Of course, didn't want you to point specifically if and when you find. Would love that. Gotcha. 26. Gotcha. Alright, so we do have DGSM. I do need to roll a good starter set. I want triple interests on everybody. Alright, now we could customize it. So the first person should be a researcher. And I like it to get him suit wearing. Pretty good. What could be a random, not too strong of the attribute? Loner. Attribute bonuses when alone. And he's a researcher? What a strat. Starry-eyed, and he's a rocket pilot? Dude, 10 morale? That's freaking insane. I'll get the rare starry-eyed. The negative trait. If you're a researcher, what are your weaknesses? You have noodle arms, right? I'll get noodle arms. That's kind of fair. There we go. My cat just full-on attacked me. Were you doing something stupid, Spellmore? It doesn't bleed. Wait, what? I'm so confused. That'll be good for the Space Morale achievement. Oh yeah, it's true. Stress reaction. A researcher. Starts crying. Okay. We could roll with that. Alright, second dupe, this has to be the Megatronics guy. Okay. If you're a builder, what are some good positive traits? That makes sense. Builder, huh? And you build mechatronics. Handy. Nah, that's kind of OP. I don't want to increase stats you already have. Cthulhu join in colony? Who do you want, Cthulhu? Can I be the researcher? Alright, we got you. I'll name you in the game. Because DGSM is gonna be weird. I'll name you in game. Oh, glow stick. Dude, how much radiation do you emit with glow stick? Cause don't you just become a walking disinfectant? I'm just saying. Hey, FPC, coming in with the Prime. Thanks so much for the 8 months, Mr. FPC. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, FPC? How is the Thursdays, and how are you? How have you been, FPC? Thank you so much for using your Prime on me. Thank you so much for choosing me to be your streamer for the month. And of course, welcome back to the city. Enjoy the emotes. D20 dice ad reviewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much, FPC. All good. Yo, man. Good to hear you're doing good. Hope all is good for everyone. Yo, man. We had a heat wave last week. A couple days ago. And it's over now, so it's nice. Back to the normal weather, man. So the weather's not bad. It's back to the somewhat cool spring temperatures. A little bit worried about the pollen because I am getting some allergies. Dude, are you guys allergic to, like... What was that called? Pollen? Is it pollen? It's pollen, right? Any of you guys allergic to pollen, dude? Oh, man. Spring's right around the corner. I am worried. Going on sneezing fits all the time. I am allergic to slow computers and stupid people. I see you, FPC. Yo, man. You gotta have the fastest computer known to man, that man. Gotta have the speed. Twinkle toes run around kind of fast. If you're a builder and operator, have them run fast. That's a little bit strong though. Lag kills people. It does. It really does. But no snail PC? Yo, man. Theoretically, doesn't that mean you have to have good internet too? I'm just saying. Technically also means you gotta have good internet. Alright, I got an idea. I went over it, but I'll rotate it all the way back. I want early bird. Here we go. Negative trait. If you were a construction worker, what's a common trait that's perceived as negative? Has to be good enough. Doesn't have to be a terraforming data center. Dude, man. You gotta have those NASA computers. Supercomputers. Oh, Kitchen Menace is pretty good. Could do everything except can't cook. That's pretty good. I might roll with that. I can't say decrease science because he's a mechatronics guy. That requires you to kind of be like kind of smart. You know what I'm saying? Kitchen Menace. Decreased cuisine, increased food morale bonus. Likes to eat. But really bad. Destructive's not bad. This guy's already a streaker. I'll have this guy be productive. Anyways, glad to see a new game star. Yo, man, good to have you here, FPC. Kinda smart, that's me. What does it mean to be kinda smart? Emphasis on kinda. I see you over there. We're gonna have to be ranching because we're gonna be doing locavore, so farming is out the question. So ranching, tidying, digging. This guy handles the animals and is the janitor. Probably Iron Gut. You deal with a lot of germs, so immune to food poisoning. Wait, no. Germ resistance. There we go. You encounter a lot of things. That makes a lot of sense. That doesn't make sense. If you're a good cleaner and pet handler, what are you bad at? Bad at decorating? That could be not bad. And then they cry. And then super productive. I would have him be a sticker bomber. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, we're in, boys. Alright. The name's gotta be the All Mamba. Because we are doing all achievements. Looks pretty good. And let it begin. Alright. So, we're loaded in. Pause. Let's look at its surroundings. Oh, we have Paku. Okay. Oh, you know what I just realized? I can't ranch Paku. I just realized I can't ranch Paku in this run. I don't have seeds. Because I can't farm from the get-go. If I farm from the get-go, I lose the achievement for Locavore. No farming. No algae. No algae either. We have mud. We're gonna be using polluted dirt probably because this is the swamp start. So look at the star map. They tell me my geysers. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, and our lux value is garbage. 30,000. We don't get that much light, so solar panels are not going to be that strong. Okay. So we have a cool steam vent, chlorine, oh that's garbage. Cool salt, cool slush, those are pretty good. Minor volcano, that's not bad. CO2 geyser. Okay, you see that? That's the liquid one. So this is the cold minus 55 degree. And then a full-size volcano, which is fine. We get the swamp, we get space. We get Sweetles with the sulfur. We get Drekos with the jungle. And then we get Tundra, which is sleet wheat. Barren biomes mean we get nothing. And then there's magma core. Okay. Got water, we're good. Alright. But I can't be using the Paku, though, for ranching. I don't have that many seeds I'll be able to feed them. No algae, yeah, there's no algae here. Looking at those biomes, none of them have algae normally. So I would have to feed them seeds that I find, like, seemingly randomly. Like the Melomalos. Good thing is that... Actually, no, this is horrible. This is gonna take me 30 to 35 cycles to even tame a Paku. After which, I might get a lot of fish meat if I incubate the eggs, because they'll hatch same day. That starts becoming lucrative after the 35 cycles. Oh, man. This could be a pain, I know, man. I gotta make a decision. Do I want to go the Paku route? I think I just wild tame them for now. Like, we don't tame them, we just kind of accumulate the eggs and have them sit in a pool. That's probably going to be the better strat. I think we kill the plug slugs, like, on site, and get some food, meat consumption going. And I think I want to do that because they're going to start eating my metals. And I have very scarce metal amounts. So I think they have to die ASAP. I don't think I want to ranch them either because I don't want to lose metal ore to them. We would get hydrogen, but I don't really care for that. There are no germs here. Even though it's swampy, everything is germ-free. So that's really nice. Okay. So, let's look at the location. Oh, we are left side oriented. We are left side oriented. So, we have something called alternative pod location. So, we are not centered. We are on the left side. And then the right side has a lot more space. Okay. Magma's down here. Oh, we're near the top. Okay. We're near the top left. If you find Paku ever, you will find algae too. No way. That's all polluted mud, though. I don't think that's true. Yeah. No, that's not true, Fluon. I'm literally on the map where you don't have algae. Like, there's no way there could be algae on this because it's not in the biomes. And we have Paku here. That's not true then. No planners for carnivore? No, locavore. Locavore. No planners for locavore, so we can't plant anything for that. Alright, so let's get it started. So let's set up the priorities. I typically have light support on high, toggling on high, doctoring is not allowed, rocketry is not allowed, researching is not allowed, decorating is not allowed, cooking is not allowed, ranching is not allowed. Alright, so from here, Camille was our rocket pilot, researcher, and then that's it. We're going to have them do, after that, operating. So that they could run the wheel. Now we're going to have Frankie. I got you, Decoy, I got you. Carnivore's Born Cycle 100, yep. You got slime modes, flew on. You got the map modifier. Quagmire, not Squelchy, correct? Yes, Quagmire. It seems similar to the swamp one, Squelchy. Very similar. Alright, so Frankie over here is an early bird. This guy should be my mechatronics guy. So that's supplying, building, and then operating. We'll give him storing, and then Meemaw is going to be the tidier. Also ranch. So we'll have minor on the other things. So ranching is going to be number 1. We'll do it like that. That way we do ranching first, digging second, and then we clean third. And then we do everything else afterwards. That should be fair. Uglarvis, what's good? Cycle 1. Slime molds because this map needs even more polluted oxygen. I know, right? Big luck. Dude, always lucky fool, and I see you over there. Alright. Not bad. Before we get it rolling, let's get a command there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to mine 2 of those. We're going to get to the plug slugs right away. Actually, no. We will not get to the plug slugs. Let's see as much as we could mine out. I will probably want this water. Oh, that's probably what I'll do. We'll mine out so that we could tap into the clean water. None of this is going to collapse on us. We need the oxalite to be removed. I will probably have a lot of the mud here collapse. I do want to start with bathrooms now. No sand to purify? No, there's sand. There's sand right here. And there's fossil right here that we could crush to get some sand as well. We could also crush the sedimentary rock because we don't have hatches. But that looks like that might be our only mineral right now. A little bit of dirt. A little bit of granite. That's ice. Okay, so look at the cold thermal energy. So it looks like we have an ice biome above us. We have ice right there. Another cold biome right here. Another cold biome. Dude, is this just a cold map? Is this just a cold map? Worth changing schedule for early bird? We'll do it later. This is a cold map. That's what it looks like. Wolframite. Yeah, that's ice biome. Polluted ice snow. I cannot say that was enough. That's true. I'm probably going to need to crush some more stuff. Cold, but not cool. Alright. Let's get it rolling. Camille. Cthulhu. 2-7. Cthulhu, you're 2-7, right? I want to make sure I got that right. It is 2-7. I'm in, boys. Cold map with lava core. The game tends to do that. The game tends to do things like that, where it'll be like, oh yeah, it's a cold planet, but you got a frozen core. I mean, you got a magma core. They tend to have opposites. It's kind of funny. Like the frozen asteroid had a magma core on the run yesterday. Oh, look at that ice. That means we're gonna have a lot of water. I wouldn't even need to tap into the geysers, man. I'm gonna have a lot of water. I got license plates with sticks. I only got 3, but good enough. I see FPC. What's the saying? Cops hate them. Yo, man, that stuff is tough. Oh, man. So much pee water. Jesus Christ. All the mud slipping on me, dude. Already. Dude, this mud is a disaster from the get-go. Jesus Christ. Alright, mop it up, boys. Holy crap. Oh, with the letters. Gotcha. No! No! The pee water. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. That actually doesn't hurt us. Wait, how did the water push up? That's kind of impressive. Alright, so we're gonna get the pitcher pump there. I can't believe I'm just mopping from the get-go because of the freaking water from the top. Alright, we're just gonna have to step in water from the get-go then. We'll have the pitcher pump. I will most likely want to extend. We'll do that for now. This is going to be 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, that's going to be tough. We need to mine this. Alright, so This is 20. We do the doors here. We get the 16 set up. If we were to do not that, we could get ladders here, which I think would be better off to have now. The Obion planet had frozen core, makes sense. They always have the opposite for some reason. Oh, I see you. I see FBC. Dude, those license plates, man, they're insane. I see those and it's like, I wonder if they know the exact combination of their own license plate. FPC, it's only 3 letters for yours, but you've seen the ones with like 7 letters, right? Where it's all sticks like that. You gotta wonder, man, do they know the combination of their own license plate? And then it's like, I wonder how many times they get like pulled over because the cops are like, oh, I ran the wrong plate. Oh, man. So we're not gonna have outhouses yet, huh? Alright. We're gonna make a makeshift one. Wait, will I have time? Will I have time? I hope I have time. Spoonwood, please. I see you over there. So... the Oxalite's gonna die, but it's fine for now. I want the ladder here, which means I'm gonna have a lip here. This is 19, right? Yeah. So, theoretically, if this is the last tile, I want a lip and a door. So, it should be like this. Hope the Oxalite does not die on me too fast. We need the bathroom ASAP. We need the bathroom ASAP. Okay, so we got the wash basin. Nice, so that's all we need. Now we got water. Now the next thing we'll do, we'll just put the tiles in and start mining out the rest. Oh, by mining it out though, that means the oxalites will deteriorate faster because it's going to off-gas. Alright, hopefully it survives long enough that the dupes are able to use the bathroom for the first night. We gotta use deodorizers, nice. Where are we gonna get the sand at, Spoonwood? We got no sand, fam. There's no beaches nearby. We got no beds. Sleeping on the pea water. It's a struggle, dude. I would want to mine all that out so that the roots go down. Look at them sleep on the ground, feels bad. Aww. He's touching pea water, feels bad. At least he mopped it up. Alright, so no one's using the bathroom, right? Oh, another thing I need to do is change germs. Max this out. We'll disinfect less often. So this is worthwhile because the oxalite does not lose oxygen even when you mine it out, so it's not too bad. My bad, Cthulhu. My bad. I keep spilling out the pea water. Alright, so we have not mined the metal yet. We have not mined the metal yet. Okay. I probably do want to start cracking this open. Oh no, I can't. I need the water pool. So it's this side that I need to set up. So we'll mop that up. No door, not yet. Don't mind the metals. We need it though to start the science. I need to be able to start cooking meat. I don't want to be eating the inefficient meat right now. Alright, so the Paku's there. More clean water. Ice biome. Cobalt. Looks like we have a Neurovacillator already. Okay, we have our first Obsidian Geode. Another ice biome with salt. Uranium ore, that's Geode. Okay, so far so good. Oh, I see you. Oh, you guys see this? It's a geyser. We found a geyser. Alright, so I'm gonna move you to the corner. And it's cool salt slush. Okay, that's a good start. That's a great start. Alright, so the next thing we're going to want to do is ladder up this side, as we should. And then the cobalt is here. I'm going to do something slick. I'm going to start grabbing some cobalt before tapping into the plug slugs, so I don't have them open to it. And then we'll be able to start getting started with some of that metal stuff. Get off the slugs, we got to do it. All achievements. Hey, legit chat, forgot the time, so missed the beginning. All achievements run? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I heard they fixed that, so digging boxes gives you as much as not digging it up. Yeah, that was patched a while ago. That's nice. Me thinks I'm going to get colder around these parts. Dude, with all the ice? Yeah, man. Especially with the cool salt slush geyser, maintaining the temperature. However, we did have magma channels. We did have magma channels. I mean, volcanic activity. So there's a volcano somewhere that's open. An uncovered volcano. Alright, so the research station... Oh, what? I was going to say, did we not get it? We get the research station there. I'm going to get started with the hamster wheel. We'll put the battery on the edge. And I'm going to hide the wire for the decor. Alright. Another thing is we should mine that out. Take out the swamp chard. Consumables, we're not going to eat swamp chard if we can. It's only just nutrient bars right now. Which is fine. The first couple cycles. I want to get the kitchen started. So there's a lot of pea water right here. I cannot continue the ladder to go all the way up, sadly. Is everything survival difficulty? Yep. Survival difficulty at the normal 100% rate. We are not playing hard mode, if that's the question. Not hard mode. Oh yeah, the battery. Not bad. Research. I need to grab the kitchen for meal prep. I thought you had to do... No, the shovel strat is the fastest way to do the achievement. But there's other ways to do it. The shovel strat just means that you could do it in half the time. So instead of me finishing it very fast, I'm going to do it like everyone else does. And take forever. I'm going to take forever, man. It's just that it's the most optimal strategy. It's kind of like... It's kind of like, what's the best way to describe it? It's like... Damn, I don't know how to describe it. Thought I had a time... No, there is a time limit. It's just that the shovel way, we get it crazy fast. So it doesn't even... doesn't really... stand as a challenge, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's so efficient that the achievement isn't really an achievement anymore at that point because I complete it so fast. That's probably the best way to describe it. And because it's the best strategy, I tend to always want to use the best strats because it's an easier time. Cozy achievements run. Yo, man. The thing about it is that I don't know if I'll get carnivore. That's going to be the hardest part. Getting carnivore from the get-go. Of course, we can't use cold gens or anything like that. We're going to have to hamster wheel everything until we get hydrogen. And then I'm probably going to have to make an early spawn. because I don't have too much sand. I am okay though with the polluted oxygen. However, I am worried about the food poisoning starting to spawn because it might cause lag. Not so much. I'm not worried about the food poisoning hurting me, man. I'm worried about the lag. There's some pea water right there I want to get rid of, to be honest. And then we'll get it up to here. Does the off-gassing cause lag too? I would imagine it does, because not everything in the game off-gasses, so I would try to reduce the amount of off-gassing. However, though, we're so early into the game where even if the whole map is off-gassing, I'm not too worried about it. Worried about lag on cycle 3? Dude, man, you gotta start early. You gotta start early, man. You know what they say. You gotta start early. Early bird gets the worm, dude. Alright, so we could navigate all of the fish pool right here. So we should be able to grab the fish meat whenever we need it. Research complete. That's the first tier, which is not much. So we cannot build planter boxes. And then I'm probably going to start a sublimation station soon. Which probably means I need to do that. Ooh, algae? You serious? Guys, we're ranching Pakus immediately. Immediately. How am I not ranching Pakus immediately? They actually gave me algae as the first printing pod. That's kind of wild. That's actually kind of wild. Holy shit. Okay. We're making a Paku ranch ASAP. We're making a Paku ranch, guys, ASAP. There's no way around it. We're going to be able to tame... Oh, dude. That Paku just got body slammed by the mud. Holy shit. You only need 5 kilograms to ranch them. You only need 5 kilograms to ranch them. Give them extra downtime. I guess we could start the new schedule. Let me turn off the alarms. I don't want to hear that. So we're going to make an early bird schedule. So it's going to be... bathroom, bedtime, downtime, and then that was Frankie. And then you could use seeds, yep. What do we need for bog buckets? Just polluted water. That's all we need? Just polluted water? Oh, and darkness. Damn, I can't grow it, though. I can't grow those. Alright, so we're going to have to mine that. I don't want my idleness to be that bad, so I'm just doing some minor things and pause. So we're going to want to make a Paku Ranch ASAP. I would imagine we're going to... Oh, these guys are going to be cramped, yep. I kind of want to go down there now to save the fish. I kind of want to save the fish. Alright, so we're going to do a strat here. Like that. And then we're going to bop the swamp chart there. Are the Sweetles cramped? There's Sweetles? You saw Sweetles? Oh, up top. They chilling. No eggs yet. No eggs yet. I probably have about 30 cycles before they'll lay the first egg. Because one of them's at 26. The other one's at 14. I think we have time. We have time. The wild Sweetos shouldn't lay for a while. Alright, so I want to build that, and I want to uproot that. Please, someone. Someone, anyone. I want to put a tile here and a tile here, so that the fish up top stay up top. I don't want all the water to get blown to the bottom, because I want to save the fish. That's the strat right now. So we Operation Save the Fish. Imagine living in that atmosphere. Hey man, if someone told you the pollution in the air has no germs in it, would you be okay? That's the real questions, man. If someone told you that there's no germs in the air, but it looks kind of gross, do you breathe it knowing that it's fine? Or do you be pessimistic and be like, he's probably lying to me? Because, man, that's a lot of pee oxygen, man. There's gonna be some food poisoning in the air soon. Oh, yeah, and I haven't set up the doors yet on the side. That's the major thing. They're not washing their hands. All the bubbling and yellow crazy, that's true. But pollution, by definition, is bad for you. Not only germs could harm you. That's true. I see it decent. But in the ward of oxygen not included, nah, man, the pollution is fine. Depends what the dirty air has in it. It's dirt. They call it dirt. I don't know if it's actually dirt, but that's what they tell me. Alright, that's gonna be the strat. The water's gonna fill in. And then they're gonna be free. We need to breathe. How bad is Yucky Lungs debuff? 30% more breathing. Alright, no longer cramped. Are they really overcrowded? Is there really that much fish here? That they're overcrowded? I mean, it's fine, though. Not like anything bad's gonna happen. Then we need to bring out the swamp chard right there. Not bad, not bad. Poop everywhere. I know, right? Polluted oxygen is more stressful than breathing oxygen, right? Yes. Yucky lungs is, I think, 1 stress. It's not. There's no modifier for yucky lungs. No, it looks like it's literally just you consume more oxygen. There's no mood buff. I thought there was a mood buff. Oh, yucky lungs. I thought there was a mood buff for that. Alright, so food kitchen. Alright, alright. I want to mop this. And of course, I want to get some mining done. Yeah, this start has to be hardest or one of the high stress settings. I would imagine, dude. Yeah, I would imagine. Maybe Young Colony has other buffs, debuffs. It should give you a modifier though on your dupe for stress. I don't think they do that where it's like, oh, because it's early game, certain debuffs don't exist. I think it always persists. It's just that you don't get introduced to them right away. But yeah, cold air is one of them. Soggy feet, sopping wet. Did not get anything else though. Sleeping on floor. What a mod. I need to get some bed soon. Uranium more spotted? Yeah, man. We got some uranium. Hey, look. It's a supply input. We could send some stuff to the other planet. Hey, that's the teleporter. Okay, we found the teleporter. Oh, is this magma? No, it's not. Okay. I got scared for a second. So we haven't found the volcanic activity yet. There is an active volcano somewhere. Low expectations plus 30. That's true. No, that's RimWorld. I thought that was this game. Damn it. Cthulhu, man. I got baited. You know what's on the other side of the teleporter? I'm not sure which one it connects to. But I think it's a metal-rich asteroid, from what I remember. Cyberdyne, how are you? How was the days today? How is the Thursdays? Hope you're doing well. My neighbors have been up since 5 a.m. cooking an umu. What is that? Smoke everywhere affects my morale. Yo, man. I see you over there. I see you over there. I got baited. I can't believe it. I can't believe I got baited. All the debuffs are present to in RimWorld from the start. True, but then some of the buffs in RimWorld though, they how do I say this? They change. They become different. Right? Like the expectations go up, so it's not the same debuff technically because the values are different. Alright, so I need a ladder here to grab the fish meat when they die. And then I need to mine that out so I could jump across and grab the meat when they die as well. Okay, cool. So we're going to probably try to make the meal hall here, and I need to do something about this pea water. I could try to do a force spill. Something like this. I could try to do a force spill. Polynesian underground oven. Dig a hole, start a fire, add food berry. Oh, I thought it was a bird. Like the emu. Never noticed something come in after cycle or something like this? Is that technically pea water due to not having germs? Well, we say pea water because it's polluted water. That's the P stands for polluted. We're not saying pee like someone peed on the ground. Did you know that if you put doors around your pod, it can double as a stable, even with research machines and wheels in it? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that's been wood. Ah, P versus P. Yep, it's that double entendre, dude. They get got by the double entendre, the double meaning. They be cooking a pig. Oh, that sounds bomb, dude. You should ask them for some pork rinds. Ask them for some pig skin, crispy pig skin. Pretty delicious, man. Okay, so we're gonna do a controlled spill. I hope this works out, because I want to move the water ASAP, and this is gonna be the best way to do it. Oh, the mud's gonna collapse. Oh shit. I did not account for that. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Chicharrones. That stuff is bomb, dude. You put some lime and chili on that, blarp blarp. Amazing. The only thing about it though is that it depends, like how it's made. Sometimes, man, they're mad tough. And what I mean by tough, it's like it just becomes tough to eat sometimes. Alright, we got the controlled spill. You guys should no longer be overcrowded as we're giving you extra water. So y'all can stop complaining. Small pigs though. Wilbur feels bad. Shoutouts to Wilbur. Alright, alright. Is there any other critters we need to save? The guys are overcrowded. Oh, we gotta save these guys now. We gotta save these guys. Can we reach there? So the more exploration we do, the better. It's not even... It's just hands down going to be good if we explore. Chicharrones pork rind. It's they deep fry pork skin and it puffs up. That's what chicharrones is. And they call it pork rinds too, but technically chicharrones is a little bit different. You could kind of, you know, interchange the words, but technically it's prepared slightly differently, I believe. They could take the chicharrones and put it in a sauce marinade and use that as like tacos. Like the protein portion of tacos. It's pretty delicious. Sounds delicious. Dude, I realize that because I don't have a proper blender, I can't make a lot of the Hispanic flavors because they take a lot of like chilies, boil it, and then blend it kind of approach. And it's like, dude, I just don't have that dried chili pepper flavor. Feels bad, man. Sounds like diabetes. Yo, man. It's fat. There's no carbs in it. It's all fat. It's more of a heart attack. This would be my last chance to watch for like 3 weeks. Or what happened, man? What's happening? And of course, hope you're having a good day today. Hope you're having a nice Thursdays. But what's going on? Are you going to be going on holiday? You traveling or anything? Or are you going to be busy with work or something like that, man? Always catch the YouTubes and the VODs if you do miss. Cool, a new build, new playthrough. Gonna be going for the all achievements, Ghost Rider. Right now, we're just doing controlled spill to move some of the pea water out. Alright, let me slow this down a little bit. I don't have anyone with cooking skill. Who's my cook? I don't have a cook. Oh, crap. I just realized that. Alright, so I gotta give you research, because you need it. You actually don't need mechatronics, but I don't know if I want to give you a cook. And then Meemaw needs to be ranching. Oh, you're our... Oh, that sucks. Alright, so we'll wait until the next printing pod to see if we get a duplicate that could cook for us. Because that would be amazing. I would want to start cooking some meat. I have to work 100 plus hours a week to be able to get my car back from the shop. Oh, man. Dude, you're still trying to get your car back, man. Dude, that is tough. Yeah, that's intense, man. Hope everything works out well, dude. That sounds like a tough time. But yeah, man. Holy crap, 100 plus hour weeks. No, Cthulhu is a researcher. He is rocketry suit wearing. And then someone is kitchen menace. I think that's Frankie. Frankie's a kitchen menace. This guy right here. It is. Right now I have to use a rental in order to pay for it. Make enough to be at least that. Yeah, man. Dude, that's tough, Ori. That's just insane. Hope it all works out, dude. And that it's not too stressful. And that, dude, make sure you take care of yourself, man. He's doing the deep dive. He's grabbing the required resources. I don't know what it may be, but he's trying to get them. Alright, so we gotta mine this out right here. That spill is fine. Oh. Who will go through the teleporter and when? It's going to be something I'm not sure, because we're going to want to A, explore the entire asteroid first, and then B, look at our situation with calories, because I want to make sure we always have meat. I want to say that's going to be one of the important things about the run. So I'm not sure yet. It sucks. Credit's crap. Can't get a loan. Oh, wow. Yeah, man. Dude, holy crap. It sounds like you either ran into a string of bad luck or... Man. It's, a lot of making up from what it sounds like. Making up for lost time. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. We'll do it after we finish replacing the ceiling. Because we're going to have to mine this up eventually. Briar seeds? Oh, I could... No, I want to cook. No one could cook. We get another rancher, though. That's anemic. Oh, he has the ranching skill. He has the ranching skill already. That's funny. I don't have to actually give him anything. But he's anemic. He's gonna be running around all slow. And he's a plant murderer. Ah, God. Wait, so the plant murderer doesn't matter. We're trying to do a locavore anyways. And we can't plant anything. So it shouldn't matter. The supplying operating, though, does mean he could kind of become a mechatronics guy, but he's not a builder, so that doesn't matter. Dude, this is kind of bad. I kind of don't want this guy. He'll catch up, but he'll always be slower than everyone else. Get some iron in the kid's blood. Alright, we'll grab him. He's going to be the dedicated operator. A lot of making up, used not to care. Until 3 years ago. Catching up since then, yeah. It's tough, man. Not caring about the credit, though. It's a bad move. It's gonna matter in the end. You need money. Is what they say. You always will need money. Rowan is top tier. No, man, Rowan's alright. Rowan's alright. Alright, so the water here is in grams, and this is in 1,000 grams. Okay, so we're going to be able to mop this up. And then replace this and do a proper bathroom soon. I am going to want to remove this. We should be fine. We should remove the top one and the rest. We want to save that. Actually, we don't even need that one. I will put the tiles there just to get it ready. No dead critters yet, which is fine. Requesting the researcher hat? What a guy. Advanced research. I got you. Travado already has ranching. We are not going to give him anything else, I don't think. Maybe operating skill? Oh, where's athleticism? It's here. Alright, we'll give him improved carrying. And then Frankie. You can't cook, right? No, he's a kitchen menace, so his cooking skill is reduced. He can cook. Okay. We'll give you tinkering. I'm surprised we're not pushing towards teleporter. It doesn't really help us if we do. Like, if we push towards a teleporter, what does that really benefit us? Oh, you probably didn't see that I got algae. That's probably why. We're trying to make a Paku ranch ASAP. Because we could actually start ranching Paku with the algae, kind of easy. So we want to make one of those when we can. Once I make a small little pool to start ranching the Paku, it's going to be nice. You know, I wouldn't mind some brine. I wouldn't mind some brine. Reveals a bunch of quarters on the next planet. The other planet starts you in a sandstone biome. So you tell me the benefits. Sandstone biome. Sandstone biome? Is that the starting biome for Terra? So that's copper, vacuums, hatches. Oh, it's that one. It doesn't matter until I need food. I will say that. That's not gonna matter until I need food. Hi, back. Welcome back. Didn't know you left. Alright. I should have... I do. And I do need to get rid of this. Okay, so... We're gonna build a copy. We'll put it right here. Shouldn't matter. And then you're not stuck, right? We'll build those tiles here, actually. And then we're going to deconstruct that. Okay, we'll use that soon. Meemaw, move out of there. Actually, 1, 2, 3. I guess I could get started with that. And then we'll do it like that to get to this side. In case someone gets stuck. This is going to be all things edible. Sleepweed as well. Okay, now we should be able to put the supercomputer here. Oh, we have the other battery already? Nice. So this area right here is mad cold. So we're gonna put a battery right there. Jumbo battery. Let's put it on the other side. So I could get a second pitcher pump if I wanted. Cool. We're not gonna have the food yet. I want to sweep the stuff out, but I can't yet. So we're just gonna have to do that. Grub fruit. I see Sweetles. Oh, we have one grub fruit. Oh, you're actually gonna lock yourself in. I can't believe it. There we go. Sweep only, polluted water. Let's go through polluted water right now. We'll sweep everything from here. Here. I don't think we mopped up. Oh no, right here we did. Okay, research. We're going to go for the fish feeder now. We have pitcher pump right there for clean water. Alright, that's going to be power right there. Alright, no one has a cooking skill yet. We'll get that soon. Alright, and this tile we could deconstruct. I'm actually going to want ladders here. Alright, so we're going to do that with the ladders. Researching right now, it's not too bad. Alright, so now we don't need this anymore. We could mop the floor up, and we should try to finish that. We could ladder up top as well, and we start killing the plug slugs. On cycle 9, I need a cook. I'm willing to sacrifice one of my dupes right now, just to get the cooking skill. I really am. I really am, dude. Holy crap. Alright, this is going to be a priority 9. This one should be as well. Let's put this at 8. Oh, we have Paku Filet. Oh, it's new. Okay. Oh, someone's eating it? Oh, that's fish meat. Let's go. They're all eating the fish meat right now. Strats. Oh, they're dropping it though. Dance to death. Dance to death. Alright, we're still sleeping on the floor though. We'll get past that. So we have to mine that. Autosave lag. And then we'll get to there. Oops. Ladder up here as well. We'll mine that out. Alright, so now that the ladder's there, we can actually grab the fish eggs when we need to. And then no fish feeder yet. That's fine. I will need a bin here as well to move the egg into here once we're ready. And then I need to find an egg. We need to cook. Yeah, man. We got to cook all those meat. Oh, and I didn't make my duties here max priority. Because, man, we already have a clogged bathroom. This has to be one way. So that they can't leave without washing their hands. It's kind of gross. Okay. This is going to be the eating area temporarily. Sweep only, critter egg, fry egg. Okay, so the amount of water there is very low. 92%, that's perfect. That's about to hatch. Okay, so we'll have to go with that. Sweep 9. This is priority 9. I need someone to do that so that the fish will already be there. And then no one's actually storing right now. No one's storing priority except for Frankie. Alright, Travada will also store. Nice. He's grabbing the pea water. You're being faster. And we're saving the fish. We need to save the fishies. Alright. 93%. It's gonna hatch soon. We need to grab as much pea water as we can. Oh, did we grab most, if not all of it? And it's like not a lot? Okay. That means I will start pitcher pumping this area. I will have to. Lurk, see ya. Have a good one, Spellmore. So, fish feeder? No, that was not it. We got an achievement, though. I don't know which one it was. And then we had to enable the auto bottle. Alright, alright. So that guy's going to hatch soon. I need as much water as I can. Meemaw is trying to store as much as they can right now. Everything's in grams. Holy crap. Meemaw, pitcher pumping? No, just grabbing pea water. Oh, it's on sweep only, that's why. Ah, that's what it was. That's why they're not grabbing it from the pitcher pump. That makes a lot of sense. Not a lot of people are bringing the water. Oh, the egg is hatched. We need help. He's gonna die, dude. Oh, and it's daytime. We need a tiny baby to stay alive. I guess we'll flop around for 5 cycles. Should be fine. Should be fine. Hey, good to see you on the fresh start. Could you please upload VODs? Upload VODs. We could see what we could do, Seto. We could see what we could do. But if it's just rough VODs, I could probably do that. I could probably do that. How you doing though, Seto? How was the Thursdays? Hope you're having a good one today. We still need the roof right there. I need people to start delivering to the store right here. Let's have Travado only do storing right now. Wait, that's what he's doing right now. He's just storing. He's just very slow. I thought you needed space below the pitcher pump. No, you don't. We have 2,000 kilograms of water available. Starvation? Come on, man. This guy? Slower than a slug, dude. Going uphill. This guy's oh, food not permitted. It's only swamp chard we have left? Okay. That's all we have left, huh? Okay. Let's allow him to eat. No, we don't delete VODs, Seto. It's limited amount of time is how that works. If you don't have Amazon Prime, I think you only get 2 weeks of VODs before Twitch just auto-deletes it. In which case, you would have to download it to your computer. And then, if not, and you do have Amazon Prime, you get, I think it's 30 days instead. So my VODs will be up on 30 days on Twitch before they take it down. But yeah, we don't delete any of it. It's Twitch that does it most of the time. I see you, Spoonwood. I see you over there. This is gonna be, I don't know if we'll get carnivore, man. I really don't. There we go, 200 kilograms. Fish needs its water. We're gonna help it out by building a tile here. Oh, and the Paku flopped inside. My god. I was trying to make it so that it's less tiles you would have to fill up, but the freaking Paku flops into the tile. Alright, nice. Alright, we'll remove that once we have enough water, but we need to do that to help him out. Alright, now that that's like that, we don't get a new dupe yet. We got the fish feeder, which is nice. I will probably want next the flower pot so that we could make the meal hall. Alright, so that's not bad. Let's get some setups like that, and we'll start getting some beds. Easy setup. Hi there with Redeemed Simmer. How are you? Is this a speed run? No. We're not doing a speed run. We're just doing an all achievements run. Of course, that does mean we will try to do it somewhat fast, but not a speed run. No Rock Crusher yet. Cycle 9. I'm trying to make sure we have food first. Food before everything. Oh, is this my cook? No one's a cook? Jesus Christ. Alright, man. Whoever I grab is going to be cooking. So, a doctor that's a tidier. This is kind of gross. It's kind of useless. Starry-eyed? I don't know why I would even take you to space, though. And then we have Jean. Can't ranch. Rocket pilot. Immune to food poisoning. Decor bonus. Is a decorator. Decreased deck. Okay, that doesn't work out. I don't want Swamp Turret. It looks like we take Rowan. You might be right, Redeem Center. You might be right. I think we take Rowan. Because everyone else is kind of bad. Alright, I'm sorry, Rowan. You're going to be a makeshift cook. So priorities, Rowan is going to be a cook. And then afterwards, you're a rocket pilot, and then you dig, and then you're a supplier. Alright, so you supply and dig afterwards. Alright, cook fish forever. That also means we no longer allow people to eat Paku fillets. Rowan top tier? Oh, he's grabbing the Rowan. Decoy. We're in, boys. Rowan's alright, man. He's alright. He's not a builder. That's the problem. But he does to get that decor bonus, which is kind of nice. My boy Travado going through the ocean. Running in the waters like it's mud. But he's standing on mud. Never mind. I see you, Decoy. I see you over there. Travado's, dude, he's not taking his time. He's struggling, dude. Can't hate on him because he's mad slow. Feels bad, yo. Feels bad sometimes when he's mad slow. Alright, one thing is breathability. So it's gonna be very unbreathable right now. It's only clean water, which is fine. I'll tap in some other clean water very soon. And then I will want to make a temporary one-tile storage after we're done with the research we need. Yeah, we need to get a cook, though, ASAP. Alright, so we got the beds. They'll be able to chill on that. I am... Oh, I don't have the water cooler? Oh, that's furniture. Never mind. I was wondering what was going on. And I need to get the flower pot soon. He's working on it, man. He is, Jack Bull. We have him on the wheel from time to time. Is this a swampy spaced out? Yes, this is spaced out. So no carnivores. I mean, no shovels, sadly. So we're playing on the spaced out start, meaning we have a smaller asteroid. You can see that we're already on the neutronium. And because of that, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Compared to the easy classic start. Is the fish dead? No, he's chilling, he's chilling. Okay, cool. So we need to pump as much water as we can. Okay, we got the research done. The next thing I want to grab then is probably deodorizers. But thinking about it, I don't know if that's actually what I need. If I grab... No, I could grab dispensers as well. That gives me the rock crusher. It's either the deodorizer or the dispenser. I don't think we can deodorize yet because I don't have sand. So I'm going to get the rock crusher first, which is meaning that we're going to grab the dispenser. Yeah, we don't have sand, so there's no point of grabbing that right now. Alright, we have a little bit of idleness. I am going to make the first build that I want to make. And we're going to put some things over here. Let's actually mine this out as well. Water right there. I want to grab the salt water and the brine, but it is what it is. I know we can't. Alright, so right here, we're going to do our setup. I guess for the ease of access, I think I'm going to do the other setup. So we're going to mine it like that. We got to punch that button, man. We're still researching, though. We're still researching. In time. In time. Alright, so... Oh, I do need a bin. Ah, damn it. Because I'm going to have to get rid of some items. Which is fine. So, 1, 2, 3... So it's these two? Wait, no, I would have to solidify this though. So I would have to have that first. Yeah. So this is going to be sweep only, and we're going to mop everything. And I just need to start getting rid of some of the items. Sweep all, dude. You gotta sweep it all. I'm learning as fast as I can, Cthulhu. We need you to learn faster. You'll be pushing those rookie numbers. You better pump those numbers up, man. So it's those two. Okay, that's polluted oxygen, so it shouldn't matter for the design we want to do anyways. It should matter, though. That's the thing. There should be a tile here. Research done? Nice. We still need the other one. And I should mine this out just to get it ready. Okay, we got some beds. People are going to sleep well. I actually have my flower pot. Oh, I need to disable the building. We have 10 kilograms of water in here for no reason. And mess tables. Alright, how come this is not being built? Am I out of sedimentary rock? No, I have 57,000 kilograms. Come on, man. My dupes are slacking it. Dude, it's very messy. I can't wait to start cleaning up my base. I mean, it is a swamp asteroid. It being messy makes a lot of sense. This is actually probably fine. It's honestly this tile. So let's mine that out like that first. Just Spent, how are you? Welcome on in. Hey, Cyberdyne, coming in with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the 2 months, man. Of course, welcome back to the city. Enjoy the emo D20 Dice ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much for the support. Oh, the Paku, they're eating the seeds. I didn't think about that. They're eating the seeds. I'll have to plant the mallow seed. There's no other options about it. And I'm going to have to store all the other seeds in the bin, because I think they're going to start eating all the seeds that randomly pop up into the ground. Very welcome. Thanks for the great content. Yo, man, happy you enjoy. Happy to have people that enjoy the videos and content we push out, dude. Alright. So I am still waiting for more water. I guess they're supplying everything else. So for that setup, we're waiting for that still. We still have time for this Paku, though, to become tame, because it has to become an adult before we could even want to feed it. Because I don't think they get ate from feeder, right? When they're a baby? Or do they? Maybe they do. Alright. I think it's only adult. I think so too, which is why I didn't really care to put the fish feeder in yet. I do need to fill this up though, ASAP. We got the Great Hall, we got the barracks, we got the latrine, nice. We got the room bonuses, so stepping in water is not going to hurt us anymore. We got this right here. I need to grab water. 9 auto bottle. Just 1 bottle spill, please. 1 bottle spill, 1 bottle spill. Anybody? Travado with the 5-gallon jug in his hands. That's it. That's all we need. Now we build out these tiles. I do want to move those debris into storage because it becomes an issue later. Technically, I need to deconstruct those tiles. Okay, now that these two are here, I need to build 2 tiles here. And then sweep the items. I'll have to leave that there. I'm probably going to deconstruct, rebuild that. I don't have airflow tech. Oh, no. I need airflow. Okay, that's the next thing I need. I need airflow tiles in order for me to have this build actually work. Where do I get airflow? Right here? I don't need dispensers yet. I'm going to go straight for airflow tiles. I didn't have the items for the tech. Feels bad. I didn't actually have the items for the tech. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Alright, so looking at our calories, we don't have a lot to eat. First thing we're going to do right now is kill some plug slugs. These guys right here need to die. I need to lower the critter count for the lag. You know what I'm saying, guys? This has to be a priority 7 seed. All seeds we put into this bin. This is going to be a dump onto that tile. The plug slugs need to die ASAP. They're going to want to try to get the cobalt up top. That's going to be the closest source of cobalt for them. And they are going to be hungry, so they're going to try to come up top like that. But we bring out the proton cannon. Oh, he's running for it. That's right, man. We see you over there. Alright, so that's going to become barbecue. Consumables, meat. That's not allowed. And then we're going to try to have them eat the cooked food ASAP. So the cook needs to be cooking, and that is Decoy. Come on, Decoy. Hurry up. Hurry up. He got the meats. We need the meats. Oh, he got slapped by a slug? Aw, feels bad, Meemaw. Yo, Decoy, man. You the cook, man. We need you to become an Iron Chef. Can you do that for us, man? Iron Chef Decoy. You gotta represent, dude. You gotta show them how it is. Represent Iron Chef New Zealand. You gotta show them how you guys do it over there. That was not airflow tiles. Okay. So hopefully I'll be a little bit of calories for us. We are not allowed to eat meat. Alright, we'll have to wait for that. Storage is unavailable. We could still sweep that again. Alright, so we do... Oh, look at all those guys. They're on a ledge. And those guys are right there. Oh, these guys! I forgot. We were trying to reach these guys. Because they're cramped, which means we lose potential food. Alright, I think I have an idea on how I want to do this. So we will have to do that first off. And then I think we're going to try to pump up as much water as we can. Sweep only water. No sweep, auto bottle. So what that should actively do is have someone pump water. And not that we don't want them to pump water, but the logic is that they deliver water, we have it in bottled form, so we could start mopping it up. Come to New Zealand, I'll cook for you. I see a decoy. You gonna make me one of your quesadillas? I'm just kidding, man. I see you over there. Hey, Legit and friends. What's going on, Mixie? How are you today? How is the week? How is the Thursdays? How are you, Mixie? Oh, so I have to uncheck check. I'm hoping they sweep it up, which does mean I should sweep up the water here. And that is not low enough that I could sweep it yet. No. I want someone to auto bottle it, only from here. Someone from the pitcher pump. There we go. That's great, that's great. Alright, so that's great. I could mop this up now. Almost. So close. Alright, so we do have a little bit of idleness. I need to fill this up a little bit more, but I think it's fine for right now. So the things to do now would be to uncheck the swamp chart heart and then potentially get the plug slugs. Yeah. So we want to mine this out. Decoy! I'm okay, not good, not bad. Doing okay is fine. Sometimes days are just okay. Not every day could be as amazing. You gotta have to have the okay days in order for you to really appreciate the good ones. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. Wish you more great days though, Mingsi. One day I'll learn to type, but not today. How much scotch did you have today, Mingsi? Be honest. We're not gonna judge, don't worry. I'm just curious though, how much scotch have you had? Alright, we'll build a tile there. None yet? Oh man. I see you over there. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you need a little bit of rest, relaxation. Research is done. That's airflow. I need mesh tile next for the next part of the strategy, which is the bathroom attack. Okay, so now I'll be able to put the airflows on those two tiles. These should be reachable. Just finished dinner. Oh, okay. Maybe you have that famous food coma and you're passing out from being having that scrumptious dinner. I haven't even had breakfast. Decoy, man, it's like 6 in the morning right there. It's because it's like 6 in the morning. Alright, you see this? That's because the water pressure is breaking our tiles. And I'm happy with that, because we need to go down. So there's going to be a little bit of pea water here. It's fine. We're going to have to crack the pea water out this way, and then we're going to have to let it out that way, which means we have to mine these tiles as well. Ceiling collapse is fine. Yo, Meemaw, don't die! Someone save Meemaw. Oh, she can breathe. 10 a.m. Close. Why are you even awake? That's how they do it over there. Curative tablets. This is for food poisoning. If any time I would want it, probably be now. So I don't have to deal with it as I get it. Later on, they don't really mean much because you don't really get food poisoning too often anymore. Alright, so I technically don't need this pitcher pump anymore. We will want a ladder down though. We're gonna have to go all the way to the mess hall. Neighbors woke me up. Yo, man. They were roasting pigs in the backyard. If you offer to help them pack, will they move? Oh, Meemaw, no. Someone save her. She just sneezed underwater in the cold, cold water. Feels bad. I still haven't found a volcano yet. Okay. I guess that's good. No volcanoes yet is, I guess, a good thing. Alright, we need all the water to spill out. I wouldn't mind having that as well. And then we need a tile there, of course. We got the airflow tiles in, and that's a vacuum, which is good. Now, I need this tile, and theoretically that tile. And then we need to fill that up with some water. There's a achievement for curing duplicates from sickness. Oh, curative tablets are useful, especially since you could pretty much force food poisoning by not letting them wash their hands. That's true. But at the same time, it's like, once you get suits, I feel like it's very unlikely for you to get food poisoning at that point. Alright, so where's the fish? 4 years old. He's getting there. Alright, so I am going to need to put the fish feeder here. That should be fine. And then the fish should be able to eat the food. And then the water is just going to spill off to the side. I will put an airflow tile on this tile in case there's any oxygen that gets trapped. I don't want it to become a thing. Alright, this is going to be water. Oh, we have stress. Meemaw stressed out. Oh, she got stuck. That's right. Alright, so that's that going into there. So I do want to be able to mop up the water, so I need to probably mine this out. And then mine that out, and then mine this entire thing out. Yeah. So then we'll have more space for this to spill out. Yeah, that should be fine. There's no mud right there that's going to collapse on me either. Our airflow's in, so that's going to be able to go in and out. Water will spill through. Dude, we got the water. Nice. Alright, so cooked fish, 500 calories, not too bad. This is going to be a 1 kilogram Paku algae. I need to control that though. Alright, we'll have to... I don't know if the fish is getting cramped. That's a good question. Well, he's not an adult yet, so it should be fine. So I should probably move my ration box then. Damn it, I actually don't have a good spot for it. I'd rather have an unpowered fridge. So we got the mesh tile, we got the airflow tile, right? Yeah, so we'll go back to the dispenser. And then I need to put a door here for the setup. So I need to move this ration box. I don't have a good spot for it, sadly. I guess we'll put it here. Alright. So that's somewhat ready. 200 kilograms? That's solid. Mesh towel and that towel first. So I'm hoping to maintain the vacuum, though. Hoping to maintain the vacuum. And then theoretically, I should be able to deconstruct this tile. Okay, the bin needs to be there still. We're waiting for the dupes. My boy Travado, dude. Looks like you're stressed. But you're at 8%, which is not too bad. All of my seeds are in here, which is not a lot. It's not a lot of seeds. Unpermitted food type. Alright, let's give them the swamp chart again. All these Pakus. We're probably gonna have to kill these slugs soon. And then the water is finally thin. Okay, we could mine that out. And I'm specifically going to try to mop that. And then we're going to go straight down to these guys. So I don't have tier 1 digging. I need to get it soon, though. Decoy, man. Dude, Frankie has 24 morale? My god. Frankie, dude. Holy crap. I see you, my dude. This guy's mad strong. Recycle 13, man. Why is your morale so high? Alright, so this is gonna be no medicine. We need to set the double automation setup. I need the timer sensor next. Okay. I don't need dispenser yet. I'm gonna go straight for the automation. Okay, so that's nice. I still need some pea water. Oh, this guy's an adult. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so we'll get it ready. It will be this layer. I need to get down to the sweet holes to uncramp them, and of course to explore. Exploring is nice. We know a lot of the bottom left already. We'll get there eventually, especially since I want the clean water. I want to actually melt the ice if I can, instead of mining through it. And then we'll probably have to go up to these guys. Of course, we don't have granite mining, so it's going to be a little bit tough. Stop being happy! Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. Being happy is kind of cool. Being happy is kind of cool. Alright, we are missing some meat right now, so we're going to go right here and probably get these guys. Harvest the plants. All the swamp chard there. I don't have to harvest. We'll leave it there for now. There's only one plant that's actually growing food, and it's the bog bucket. It feels bad, man. Alright, there's gonna be some plug slugs looking to grab some metal. Get this man. He's gonna eat. There we go. He tried to eat the cobalt, man. That's not cool. No cobalt. Alright, this is a priority 9, because this is food. I need to maintain the calories. All the meat barbecue calories. Oh, did he? No hydrogen. Let's go. He didn't eat any metal then. That's what that means. Alright, so I need to put these ladders here. And then no gas got in, right? Vacuum, vacuum. So this is going to be, oh, my next tile. That's mesh. This still needs water. How did water get onto this tile? That's kind of odd. And then I'm out of water. So I need to crack into another water source. It's got to be this one, right? So I got to save everything else. I will go down like that. Oxalate is nice. This is my CO2 pocket. Huh, that's kind of weird. It looks like this is going to be the new one. Oh, this is a boulder, isn't it? Ah, damn it. Not a fan of boulders. No heat. There's no volcano. Maybe they lied to me. Maybe they lied to me about the volcano. Alright, so I need to make sure that works. No oxygen generator built. We'll get one soon. We have polluted water. We're not really too worried. The off-gassing from pea water is pretty strong, not gonna lie. And then those two are gonna be ready soon. Oh, Meemaw got a skill point? Meemaw, you can dig. Alright, so there's the ranching skill. We technically already have a rancher with Travado. So we're going to give you the digging skill, because I need someone to dig through granite right now. Alright, so we maintain the vacuum, right? We did. Alright, so I should be able to deconstruct both. Oh, it's unreachable. That means I got to go from this style. That's fine, that's fine. As long as we're able to take care of it. I want to be able to go up to the bog bucket to harvest. We need to free these guys from being cramped. We'll get there soon. All right, so we got that side. So the sublimation station is going to be right there. No deodorizers yet. We'll get it soon. So we have 200 kilograms of water. I don't think it's going to get messed around too much. Especially if I deconstruct these tiles. We don't need that anymore. Cool. So we're going to get our first P oxygen filter set up. I didn't need to do the filter, but I want to eventually have clean oxygen, which is why we're going to need deodorizers. But the thing is that I do not have a lot of sand or things that would be... Well, I guess we do have a lot of sand in the sulfur biome. That's not too bad. Alright. Oxalite. Gotta mine it through. Alright, so once we get the automation... Oh, I wouldn't have refined metal, though. Okay, that means I need the rock crusher building ASAP. So that's going to be here. Oops. Alright, that should be fine. We'll get a little bit of refined cobalt just to get everything started. I want to ranch the Paku soon. We're already at 1 kilogram. This is going to be a one-way. There's no other way to go through that side. Alright. So this is in a vacuum, as it should be. There's no room bonus for this, so we're just going to leave it like that. I don't want my critters that I do get from the printing pod to get cramped. Do you guys have public holidays for Easter in USA? It's usually you get Good Friday off. That's usually what it is. So afterwards, Easter Sunday, it's on a Sunday, so I guess the Good Friday. Yeah, sublimination station, it's not bad. I'm out of dirt. Is this a meme? I'm actually out of dirt. I'm actually out of dirt already. Ah, man. That means I have to spin dirt. Ah, I don't want to spin dirt. I mean mud. I don't want to spin mud. I guess I have to, though. Alright. We're able to make polluted oxygen now. All we have to do is start filtering it. We have 3 4-day weeks in a row in New Zealand. Oh, what? That's what you guys get? That's nice. That's actually kind of nice. With the holidays, we're more spread out, though. Oh, yeah. Spread out holidays is long-term. Feels better. I see dirt you could dig. Yeah, I see it, too. Yeah, we'll just have to dig that. You spin the mud right round. Wait, what? I know what you're talking about, Red Arc Light. The song's a banger. The song is a banger, dude. I don't have the salad spinner. Oh, damn it. I just don't have it yet. I have to mine out dirt. Ah, okay. I have to mine dirt. Feels bad. Alright, so we'll get that. I will, of course, mine out the dirt. Anzac? That sounds like allergy medicine. Oh, even more algae? Or Joyas? Ah, this is hard. I have algae already, and I would love to take more. But the Joya seeds, this is arguably really strong. Since it's 0 to 100, we get 3 seeds. I guess I don't need it yet. I think the algae is going to be more beneficial. Alright, so this is somewhat clean. We have enough water. I just need to start being able to feed this guy. Let's make 10 cobalt. Let's get some sand. How much is that? That becomes 500 kilograms. Alright, let's make a ton. So 20. Australia, New Zealand, Army Corps. Oh. My American friends are asking our Canadian chums why they got bank holidays. Explain because they were smart. I'm not getting independence. I see you guys. Dirty mining or dirty mines? I see you over there, Dax. Yo, man, it depends. It depends what we doing. Depends what the goal is. Okay, we got the dirt. We should be good. Now we need water. So that's going to be the pitcher pump from right here. All right, we reveal a little bit more. Can't wait to save these guys. And then there's water here as well. All right. So we're very close for the research. We need that done. We need the water, though. This is one way, as we should. You know what I wish we had? Able to look at priorities for specific duties, like ranching, and all the ranching buildings would be shown. That would be amazing. As of right now, I think the only ranching building we have is the fish feeder, so I shouldn't have to worry. I don't know what errand this is. Kind of our Remembrance Day. I see you guys. We're punching, boys. Spoonwood just for you. We're punching buttons. We're doing it live. And we're gonna get some cobalt. Nice. Okay, cool. The fish is always gonna like the pea water. Alright, so once we're done with that, we'll be ready soon. We'll set that up on the one tile for now. Can I mop this? Oh, I could! Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. I need the automation. Alright, so we need cycle sensor on that tile. Swampy Delights. I don't need to cook that. Okay. So we have swamp chard, bog jelly, cooked fish. We have to uncheck swamp chard. Okay. Looking at all this right now. There are no more plug slugs. All we have is fish. And Sweetles. Okay. Fish and Sweetles. Those guys won't be cramped. And we're really just trying to get down to here. Okay. We're going to need to do the mining. We can do it. Okay, and we got the automation. Back to dispensers. Back to dispensers. Alright, cycle 16. I don't think we should have a lot of meat consumed yet. But in time. In time. Okay, so activation time, duration is going to be 10% is 60 seconds, 5% is 30 seconds. "30 seconds might be a long time, so let's go with..." Can I click? No, I can't. So this is 18 seconds. Let's go with 2%. 12 seconds. Nah, let's go with 18. Alright, so this is going to be 15%. This is going to be algae. And then the water should be fine. So we should not need to fill this up with any more water. Should be good. D-Day. I see you guys. Hey, Miss Chemical Stairs coming in with a 30-month on the 30-month streak. Welcome back to the City Council, Miss Chemical Stairs. Hope you're doing well today. And of course, thank you so much for the support. Enjoy the emote 20 days after viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. How are you though, Miss Chemical Stairs? How is the days? How is the week? How has work been? How has life been? How have you been, Miss Chemical Stairs? Oh, I can't go through because of the door. It's pizza time. Hey, wait, it's not Friday. Shout outs to Pizza Fridays. Shout outs to Pizza Fridays. There's pineapple on the pizza. Huge drip. Pepperoni solid, always solid. Alright. So we should be able to rock crush. I don't want to rock crush my sedimentary rock yet to get sand. I don't think it's worthwhile yet. Alright, so the research is done. So that's our dispensers. I think it might be time for deodorizers, so I could finish the build. I'm well, how's everyone? Also, getting so close, fam. Yes, guys, almost at 1,000 subscribers. So close. We're a little bit over 900. But that's the final stretch, you guys. If we could get to 1,000, that would be amazing. We would be able to say that we achieved some of the goals we had from the beginning of the year. But, yeah, guys. It's gonna be, sometime before we hit 1,000, probably. But, dude, if you guys can't, subscribe on the YouTubes. We are in need of the support. Turns out I'm gonna need a cheat day to make poutine. Wait. So are you gonna make, like, real potato fries? You'll feel as bad, Minxie. Wait, what? They changed the rules? No, we gotta hit 1,000. We just gotta hit 1,000. Everything else we already got. We gotta hit 1,000. Everything's the same. Will be worth it. Oh, man. I've had poutine. And honestly, I put it below chili cheese fries. I put it below chili cheese fries. Like, good chili cheese fries, man. I put it above the poutine. I've only had average ripoff. Oh, Nate Kappa. He's the guy that's missing. Okay, so we will put Nate Kappa in as Frankie. That's right. I believe it's all about the gravy. The gravy's alright. Gravy's alright. Like, the gravy is good, but it's like, I would rather have gumbo on top. I don't know, man. I don't know. Decoy's in. Decoy's in. Decoy is right here. With the orange hair. I make killer gravy. Should be tasty. Nice, nice. But you know, man, you gotta have that regional flavor. You gotta see if they do anything special to the gravy. Alright, so we're working to get to the Sweetles. We could get those two mined out, no problem. Alright, so the next thing we probably want to worry about now is making sure we have meat. So I think we need to do some exploration. So we'll go through this to see what we have. Some pea water will spill, I think should be fine. But I want to go through the area, let's explore a little bit. That's probably going to be very beneficial. I should probably go down left too. Going over there, though, it's going to suck. I don't have, like, an easy path. Uglarvis got an area? He did. The area in the city, though. It was... Man, I forget. That was on Monday. But I'm pretty sure he got one. I live for the admin. Thank you, Miss Chemical Stairs. Appreciate you. Thanks so much for being admin and making sure we're doing all right on the channel. We do not have 8 from feeder. Did we not get anyone doing this? Do I not have a rancher that's on priority? I do, it's Meemaw. Okay, so let me change duration to all the time. Meemaw does it. Okay, so Meemaw needs more time. Where's Meemaw? Where did Meemaw go? Oh, Meemaw's mining. I see. I see. Hello, Melly. How are you? I kind of want poutine now. You got to get the real cheese curds too. All right, so that means the duration has to be 5 minutes. Actually, we need the 30 seconds. So they're going to get the 8 from feeder buff, and they're going to be hungry still. And that makes it so that they will eat again the moment we feed them the next cycle, so we can actually get the maximum wild taming. So that's going to be nice. We'll get the Paku started. No, it was not grated cheese. Not grated cheese at all. It's cheese curds. You gotta be legit and use the cheese curds, man. Hypothermia feels bad. I'm sorry, Meemaw. It's mad cold over here. Alright, so we got the caustic biome. We're the jungle biome right here. More ice. And then we need to just continue down to the Sweetos over here. I probably go down and then go over to this side. Is the Meemaw free? It is. Miss Chemical Stairs, you gonna grab it? I don't think I've ever had cheese curds. Yo, man. Cheese curds not bad. It's like, man. It's kind of like little things of moths almost. Oh, you have iron ore. It is great for making steel. Yoink. I got you, Miss Chemical Stairs. Meemaw's in. Miss Chemical Stairs, you are actually going to be our animal handler. You do ranching. And you do... You have digging? Oh, you also are digging. Never had that either. Yo, man, you gotta get some good pizza then. Cheese curds overrated. Just eat regular cheese. Yo, I see a pigeon. Cheese curds are not bad. But honestly, yeah, they're not anything that amazing. First meal should always be reserved for Miss Chemical Stairs. I see you over there. We gotta see if Miss Chemical Stairs is gonna snag it up, though. Sometimes it does get sniped. Sometimes it does get sniped. Not a matzo ball. I'm talking about a mozzarella. Like fresh mozzarella, the dollops. I gotta take off my sweater, guys. Give me 1 sec. Passover starts tomorrow. I see. Are you gonna have I hate saying the word because I don't know if I ever say it right. Are you gonna make kugel or kugel, Miss Chemical Stairs? Is it the first or second? It's kugel, right? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Like buffalo motts. Yeah. It's potentially pretty good, but at the same time it's like it's still just cheese. Alright, so we want to mop so they don't get the sopping wet. The mining should be alright. Matzo ball soup. You gotta have to be authentic. I've always wanted to have pierogies. I've never had pierogies before. And then people are like, it's just dumplings. I'm kind of like, man. But it's different flavors. They're like, yeah, it's just dumplings. Alright. Gotta explore. Giggle. So is kugel. Pierogies are good. Trust me, I'm from Poland. I know what I'm talking about. See, that's the thing. I don't have any Polish places here. And the people that I've asked, they're like, it's don't get it. It's nothing special. Just get regular dumplings from anywhere. And it's the same thing. And when they told me that, I was kind of sad. Matzo ball soup is dangerous from my experience. Yo, Pigeon, talk to us about the experience. How was it dangerous? Was it raw? Gordon Ramsay style? Or like, what happened? Oh, we didn't feed it in time. Okay, this needs to be longer. 10%. 10%. Oh, no bread, no noodles. Gotcha, gotcha. You have a pretty small Jewish community, so not much of that stuff here. Ah, I see, I see. I'd imagine no breads at all, if it's no noodles. It's so good you eat a lot, and then the matzo ball becomes a rock in your stomach, and then you regret everything. Pigeon man, sounds like you gain weight. I see you over there, man. Nothing wrong with gaining weight. It just means that you have to diet. Dieting kind of sucks, though. Pigeon with the struggles, man. It's so good you can't stop eating it, and then bam. You remember why you stopped eating it. Oh, chlorine gas feels bad. This is kind of useless. That means we're just gonna let it sit there. Alright, so here... No, it's going to be here, here, here. So these guys are going to be exposed. And then they don't have to worry about being cramped anymore. Nice. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. No yeast. Ah, no yeast. Wow. My colony is actually chilling. This is space ice? Is this space ice? Or is this a boulder? Well, anyways, I need to go out to that side. And then there's no research. We could grab these guys. I really should keep going up. That could go down to here. We'll have to mine that out, which is fine. A lot of sand. A lot of sand. A lot of sand is nice. Matzo balls feel like they expand in your stomach. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Oh, man. So you should really eat a bowl at a time and wait it out. That's what it sounds like. You should eat it one at a time so you don't get bodied. Pierogies are nice. Nice smelling. I don't know any places to get good pierogies, though. That's the problem. I don't know any places. What do you have on the upper right with the flow tiles? A deodorizer setup? Ooh, it's ready. Make your own. I don't know the flavor though, so I don't know how to like season it, which is why I want to try it out first. I wasn't warned of the one bowl and waited out beforehand the first year. Bait. Ah, boiled or sauteed. Have it in the oven, huh? Strats. Alright, so technically I want the Atmos pressure sensor. Where do I get that? Atmos. It's in the gas. Okay. I don't think I should worry about that right now. I might get popped eardrums though. Okay, explain it. Brief gases. It's not the gases. It's more through the deodorizer. Once it's built, I'll show you, Jack Bull. The base for one my mom makes is just minced beef, but it's like salt, seasoning. What other things do you use for that? Because it just can't be a beef cake, right? That's my issue with authentic foods. You don't know what it tastes like. How do you know you got it right? That's the thing. It's like when you make Mexican food at home and you don't know about the chilies, the garlics, and how the marinade works, you start to just have... Oh, they drop the seeds into the area right there. Feels bad. The thing with that is like, oh yeah, it just becomes cooked steak. When carne asada, like, it's not typically just cooked steak. There's like other things involved. So because of that, it's like, You think it's all right, but then when you have authentic stuff, you're like, dude, it hits flavors, man. Flavor profiles you're not familiar with. Which is why it's like I don't think I could ever make my own. I gotta try it, man. See, that's the thing. If you make pierogi another way, how do I know it's the same style? Have been asked to develop an air fry recipe for broccoli cheese bites. Oh man, I like broccoli and cheese. I do, but it's all about the cheese sauce at that point. And I don't know if that's healthy. It just feels like at that point I'm just eating something bad for me. The wildness is still kind of high up. He does not have the 8 from feeder buff anymore. Did we miss a cycle? Did I miss a cycle? The air fryers are weird. I've seen them. I've just never, like... The air fryers, I don't know, man. Like, they're cool, but... It's just one of those things that's like... I don't really understand the air fryer stuff. I get the logic, what they do and all that. There we go. Nice. And then we'll try to deliver a second one. Oh, we get it. Ah, we get a second one. We waste a little bit of algae. Feels bad. Cheese, super good for you. I lose half my body weight on the diet of bacon, cheese, and heavy cream. Oh, man. That sounds like a keto diet. The cheese selection in the US is amazing too. Yeah, but it's overpriced a lot of the times. Especially now. Alright, so we are going to be doing that. We are pushing in a little bit for the Drecos. It looks like I should open up these guys. I don't think we have any sulfur opened up, so that should be somewhat nice for us. And then I think I need to start ranching the Sweetles. I think I just need to get that started. So we need to make rooms and platforms. Orange cheese is suspicious to me. I feel that, man. It is the keto diet. Get straights or Manish Schwitz matzo ball soup mix is authentic to me. What my mom makes. Now what I make. Add carrots and celery. Done. Nice. That sounds kind of like the ingredients. Carrots and celery. Like it's supposed to be like chicken noodle soup. Amount of calories versus calories out matters most if you want to lose weight. That kind of makes sense. It's true. Gotta cut the carbs. Is sunflower oil also getting short in your country? You can't get it in Germany anymore. I've never gotten sunflower oil, so I don't know if we have a shortage of that right now. I really don't know. Wish we had pepper jack. Pepper jack's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. That's the cheese I get when I go out to have cheese just for myself. Cheese comes in a can? Dude, you know what's wild? I've seen milk come in a bag. And I've always thought, yo, that's wild. Milk in a bag sounds insane, man. Have y'all seen that? The milk in a bag stuff? Milk in a bag's common, it's less waste. I had milk in a bag when I was a kid. I had it at the cafeteria when I was in elementary school, but it failed because all the kids would just start food fights with it. It's kind of funny. But that's what happened in our area. Like, they try to push out bagged milk instead of the cartons for the students to have at, lunchtime and stuff. Oh, man. Don't eat diets. Exercise is what people need. It depends, man. KBF Center. I've seen some people that really like food, dude. And if you don't control it, they don't stop eating. I'm just saying, man. It's like, dude will have a meal, and then it's like, afterwards, he's just snacking on beef jerky. Snacking on chips the entire time. Having some french fries, some potatoes. I've seen it, man. I'm just saying. Used to work at a supermarket. Only tiny kids stop me to ask where milk comes from. And assume that I personally milked all the cows. Yo. The kids be like that sometimes, I guess. Alright, so I need to start ranching. So that's going to be this. That's going to be this. And that's going to be this. I have to do the setup with the door and the tile. This is what? 16, 17? It's 96, right? Oh, it's gonna be a long, long room. How long is the stable? It is 96. It's gonna take a while. Alright, some water is gonna spill. We can't really do anything about that. We're gonna have to mine into the cold. Have you ever milked a cow? Twitch is not the best place for diet advice, 100%. No. I've stopped to answer his question because that's what you do in customer service. Parents thought it was hilarious. Hello, what's going on, Crescent Moon? How are you today? How is the Thursdays? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice week so far. Wait, does that get into my... Oh, it does. That's fine. We could filter it out with the pitcher pump. Alright, alright. So this is going to be Sweetles. We're going to have 8 of them here. And this is going to be sulfur. Priority 7. We need to dump some stuff. I need to sweep specifically just sulfur. What's sulfur? Is it organic? No. Miscellaneous? It is miscellaneous. None of it's here. Okay, nice. I will seal this up now, which means I have to dig those up, which is fine. And then I want to set up 96 tiles. So that goes out to here, door, and then +1 lip. That ends up being a setup like that. Of course, that doesn't matter because we're doing a ranching setup, so I have to extend this a little bit. Oh, having a door here instead of the tile. That's true. That's true. I could do that as well. I see you over the decks. Used to build over plants mod. Oh, I see you with that, man. Build over plants mod. It's pretty convenient. Especially when you're trying to like navigate and there's like a plant where your ladder should be. That's kind of nice. You're talking about that, right, Dex? Yeah, it works well. That's 4 tiles, so I don't have to worry about like readjusting the other tile otherwhere at the other spots. Thought sulfur what eggs are made out of? Only if you boil them and leave them in the fridge for a couple months. They get pretty bad. Just saying, man. It starts to smell like sulfur. Alright, we're gonna have to walk over and have a ladder right here. You know what I'll do? We'll put airflow right here and ladder up from the 2nd floor. No, wait, that means I wouldn't be able to supply this anymore. We'll just leave it like that then. Hydrogen sulfide. Coming in with the technicalities. Decoy, I see you over there. Okay, so I will want to start mining the sulfur. I will want to start moving these Sweetles, I think. That means I need to finish out my ranch setup. we're gonna need multiple of these in order to get close to carnivore anyways. Thank you for the follow, Dazio. I see you over there, man. Alright, alright. Mind it out, mind it out. We gotta go out to here. Do I only have one person mining? Which is why this is kind of a struggle. Oh, it's ready. I forgot. So we have a YouTube video on this Jack Bull. This is called the Perfect Polluted Oxygen Filter. Typically, I use the same design on top of anything that's polluted water so that I could passively convert it into oxygen if I don't have O2 running. So a polluted O2 vent, polluted oxygen, or a polluted water geyser, because the polluted water off gases anyways. You could put this filter design on top of it, and it's a perfect filter. Basically, the deodorizer, if you guys didn't know, has a range like this. Because that's the effective range in a square diamond like that. You could actually grab the filter through the water, because we're using a layer of water on top of airflow tiles, and because gas tiles are right beneath on top of the airflow tiles, I'm able to grab the polluted oxygen from here. And the deodorizer is weird. Anytime you pick up polluted oxygen in this AoE, the oxygen spawns on the building right there in the center. So because of that, I could grab polluted oxygen and convert it to oxygen on this tile, meaning that none of the polluted oxygen leaks out because of how I made the water lock. And by doing it like this, my duplicants could stand on the ladder and deliver polluted dirt into the sublimation station. This is a very great design. However, I don't really benefit from it because I have a lot of polluted oxygen everywhere else. So in time, we'll eventually get there. There's an upgrade for this. I don't have the Atmos sensor yet. You could automate this setup with an Atmos sensor so that it doesn't overpressurize. And that upgrade, I'm waiting for the tech. I don't have the tech yet. I could grab the tech, I guess. So we'll grab the Atmos sensor right now. So that's a filter I like using when you don't have algae and you have to use polluted dirt as your oxygen source. It's really good. The only caveat with this is that you have to build it exactly like this. And if you don't know how to make a vacuum on the inside, you would have to catch the beginning of this VOD. But that's because I built this live just right now. So you would have saw me do this exactly how I would do it. The only thing about this is that you cannot flip it either. Because of how you deliver to the left tile for your polluted dirt, you would have to build this with the lock on the left side. Because if you had the lock on the right side, you actually can't deliver the polluted dirt because it's too far. It would be 3 tiles instead of 2. Crazy! Yep. That's the filter design. It's really strong. I use it a lot. Well, not a lot. I use it when I have to. I use it when I have to. Too easy, what's good, man? I see you over there. How you is? How is the Thursdays? Alright, so we're almost ready here. Let's actually start the wrangles. Attack, capture. Oh! Travado is not ranching right now. Cthulhu doesn't really do anything. We'll give him field research. Decoy's not a rancher. Oh, we need you to dig, though. Yeah. Alright, that means Travado. I gotta rechange your priorities. Because we had him on the wheel. So we have to have Travado do the wrangling. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, so we need to mine this out so that we could do the tiles down here. Alright, so here to here, 96, 100. That means theoretically we need that, and the door is right here. Mamba's awake. The little babies. Alright, so we need to make our ranches so we could start generating meats in mass. How is this guy? 8 from feeder, 57%. We're getting there. Oh, you want a new hat? Ah, man. Did we get those yet? Alright, we'll give you the field research hat. Alright. This is almost done. We gotta mine those tiles. We need to wrangle those critters. Alright, that's gonna be 96 tiles, hopefully. We'll be able to mine that out. Travato the Slacker? What is he doing? Oh, he's grabbing food? Ah, okay. We'll have him ranch right now on priority. So he'll do that. We'll remove ranching and operating. I mean, supplying operating so that he ranches first. I need to handle those Sweetle babies.